Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie Phantom here, and yeah, 13th Wolfman's at it again. Got his question of the week up, and it's actually a really good one. I'm really digging it. Basically, here's how it is. Let's say they're making, the movie of your life. All right? I'm not gonna lie, mine's gonna be a boring fucking movie, but luckily Quentin Tarantino's gonna direct it, and Jack Black's gonna star as me, so it should be pretty good, I would think. So, anyways, but they're doing a movie based on your life. Now you got 5 songs that's gonna be on that soundtrack. Oddly, honestly, there'll probably be more, but we're focusing on 5 songs that you would have in the soundtrack of your life. What are those 5 songs, and why? All right, so starting it off, we're gonna go with number 1. When I was a kid, one of my favorite when I was a teenager, my favorite singer then, and still is now, even though he's really gone downhill in the last few albums he's done, has sucked balls. But I've always been a big Marilyn Manson fan. And the one song that really spoke to me was Disposable Teens. In fact, when I was in my younger days, believe it or not, the Phantom was going to be a professional wrestler at one point. I know, right? I was skinnier at one point, and I was a little bit more in shape. Not much, but, a little bit. And anyway, but this is the song I was going to have as going to be my entrance. And in all honesty, I was just a little bitter kid who grew up to be a bitter Phantom, you see now. But this song is just literally, I don't know, it has that right tone of aggression, and I don't know, I love it. I fucking love it. So I feel like in the early stages of my movie, this song is going to pop up somewhere. So Disposable Teens, Marilyn Manson right there. Next one, let's face it, like anybody, you have your ups and downs in relationships, and that first, serious relationship I had ended horribly. Fucking horribly. And I remember being really upset, and, radio on, you always hear that, I think Elton John said it best, sad songs say so much. And I remember just sitting there and I had my music on, and I don't typically listen to mopey type stuff, so I had the Ramones on. And the one song that kicked on, and I didn't know it was a cover. And I'll tell you now, I'm doing the Ramones version because the cover, or the original version, sucks fucking horribly. I don't even know who the fuck sings it. I couldn't even tell you who sings the original, but it's fucking garbage. But the song I'm talking about is Indian Giver. And basically he's singing about how, he gave his love and, she took it back, or, whatever. And I don't know, it's one of the few times in my life I've actually listened to a song and I was like, wow, like I know exactly what this guy's going through right now. At the same time, I couldn't listen to anything else, fucking 80s sobbing ballad, and I don't think it would have the same impact, but I listened to that song and it rang, so I was like, right there. So during that stage in the movie, Indian Giver's going to be playing. The next song, we'll fast forward a little bit in my life, met a really good friend, and turned out to be one of my best friends ever. He's been on the show, several times, talking about my boy Simon. And yes, we we clicked. And it's weird when you meet friends later in life that you actually do become friends with, throughout. Because typically, once you hit a certain age, it's like, well, that's it. I ain't making no more friends. Or you make, work, place acquaintances or whatever, and it usually just ends there. But no, this guy, we actually, we bonded over, pro wrestling, horror, a little bit on music. We got different tastes there, but and boom. And so when I meet this guy, I gotta throw out Queen's Best Friend. Boom. That's gonna be that song right there. And then I guess the next song will be the last factory job I had, working down there in a furniture factory. I got a tattoo. I got the job, and literally a week into that job, I get a tattoo. And it was the 666 right here on the side of my head. And everybody flipped the fuck out. Like, people just lost their fucking minds. And I'm not even religious. I just did because it's my, homage to the Omen. I love the Omen. It's my little, right there. And so, anyways, but it was a lot of backlash. People, freaked out. Came close to almost losing my job. And I was like, but wait a minute, they have crosses, isn't that? And they're like, well, no, it ain't having the religion. You're causing a distraction, and if you cause a distraction, that gives us the right to get rid of you. So I had to wear a fucking hat and shit. It's ridiculous. But during that saga, I guess we're gonna have Number of the Beast, Iron Maiden. So that's that song right there. And then finally, I met my loving girlfriend Maya, and we gotta go. Our song is gonna be the 5th song. It's gonna be on the soundtrack, and it is 1,000 Years, Christina Perri. So, bam! There is my epic soundtrack right there. So, the recap: Disposable Teens. Good thing I wrote them down. Indian Giver. Best Friend. Number of the Beast. 1,000 Years. Kind of an odd fucking soundtrack. But you know what? That is the soundtrack to my life. Guys, what is your soundtrack to your life? But don't tell me. Don't even post that shit down here. I don't want to know. You know who wants to know? 13th Wolfman. I will leave his link down below to this video. Hit him up. Let him know what, the soundtrack do. Video responses. Because I could not say all this, or, and translate it down to that. I can't do it. Some people can. Some people have the gift of typing. I don't have it. You lose everything in translation there. And I don't do fucking emojis and bullshit like that. So, help the guy out. Show him some love. Show him some support. Do it. Check it out. I see you typing. Don't type. Get your fucking hand off the thing. No, click. His link's right there. Click that and do a video response. Alright, 13 Wolfman. That's for you, my man. I'm out of here.